Now, Steve Harvey has stayed out of the news lately, but it looks like he's back into hot water. And this time it's for messing with his ex-wife, Mary. Now, y'all make sure you watch this entire video because I'm going to reveal the story behind Steve Harvey and Mary's crazy marriage. Now, a civil rights activist says she finally won her 5-year battle securing a restraining order against TV personality Steve Harvey. What up, peeps, man? I want to tell y'all about a brand new perfume and cologne subscription deal, man, y'all can get right now. It is by Scentbird. Now, man, the amazing thing is, man, I actually tried Bergamot by Rag & Bone, man, and it definitely has an amazing smell. It's good for any type of situation you're on your first date, you know, you're just quarantining with bae. It's all the way good. Now, Gucci Bloom by Gucci, that was probably not really my most favorite scent, just to be honest. It was okay. It smelled kind of flowery, not really my vibe, but it's still, I mean, some of y'all look like that flowery vibe, you know, that might be something for you. Now, the next one I tried, man, I actually absolutely love this, man. I love the name and I love the smell. It's called Mondays, and this is by Confessions of a Rebel. Now, man, what y'all can do is use my code Lionel B 30 for 30% off of your first perfume, just $10. You can hit that up at Scentbird.com. I will leave the link in my description. Make sure y'all check out Scentbird, man. It's a monthly subscription. You get 3 different fragrances every single month. I'm talking about for the low. You ain't got to go out and cop them expensive bottles of perfume or cologne. Men and ladies, it's so easy. Y'all subscribe right now. Click the link in my description and they'll get it to you ASAP. What's up, peeps, and welcome back to the Lionel B Show. It's your first time tuning into the channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on the videos, man. Also, make sure y'all click that notification bell button so anytime I drop a brand new video, y'all be the first ones to get it. Now, some of y'all, if y'all are not receiving my brand new videos, man, make sure you hold down the bell button and make sure it says all instead of personalized. Now, and also make sure y'all follow me on my Instagram. That's at the Lionel B Show. Now, Essie Berry said in 2013, she began helping Harvey's ex-wife, Mary, on legal matters, and he wasn't supportive of the working relationship. Now, also, they're indicating that when Steve started actually threatening and harassing him, messages began. That's when actual reports started leaking out on the internet. Now, Berry said she actually filed numerous police reports against the Family Feud host. Also claimed that Harvey and his friends attacked her using threatening phone calls, vulgar language, cyberbullying, text messages, emails, and countless other harassing tactics to destroy her soul. Now, recently on August the 18th, Berry was finally granted a restraining order by the Superior Court of San Bernardino County in California. She says that for the last 3 years, Steve Harvey and his consultants have been working towards destroying her soul. Now, the woman says she won't feel justice has been served until she has received an official police report. She also comments that Steve Harvey is a dangerous and ruthless man that hides behind the riches and fame, but there is a dark side that resides within his soul. Now, Lionel B got the exclusive with Mary, man. We actually had a conversation. She gave me a lot of information about Steve Harvey, which I'm about to reveal to y'all right now. Y'all stay tuned on this video. Steve Harvey, man, is definitely not the father or husband that he portrays himself to be. Now, this is certainly not a smear campaign against him in any way, but as a blogger, you have to unearth the truth and give it to your viewers raw and uncut. So allegedly, Steve Harvey has seen quite a few of my videos and he wants to put out a gag order on me because of my knowledge about his real life. Now, let's start with the first fact. Steve Harvey was not married 3 times. It was actually 4 times that he was married. Now, he got married back in 1978 when he was around 20 or 21. And the lady he was briefly married to, no other information is made available about her, only her name, which is Carol Fulton. And they married in California, which ironically was just 4 years after he graduated from Glenville High School in 1974 at the age of 17. And he then went and attended Kent University and West Virginia University. Now it looks like during college or right after college, he quickly fell in love and got married. Now, he didn't perform his first stand-up comedy performance until 1985. But it's just amazing how Carol Fulton, now named Carol Yvonne Lasley, was quickly scrubbed from his bio to appear that his first wife was Marcia Harvey. But as the Lionel B show uncovered, that was a lie. He was actually married 4 whole times. Now there have been reports of Steve Harvey's alleged child abuse against his son Winton Harvey. And close sources to the family and Mary Harvey indicate that Winton's abuse was so terrible that he could not pee on his own for 2 weeks. And furthermore, his back had so many bruises that it appears like he was beaten like a slave, the way that his back was open and exposed. Now, the reason why none of this information has been released is because Steve Harvey actually made his third wife, Mary, sign an NDA and gave her a decent sum of money to keep her mouth closed. Now, y'all that aren't familiar with NDAs, they are very much like settlements, and both parties have to actually sign them. Now, also, TMZ did bring out the story, man, but those rumors were quickly debunked, of course, because if you got enough money, you can make news appear or disappear.
And it was at this moment that I subscribed to the Lionel B show on YouTube.
Now, I do have official documents with me, courtesy of Essie Berry. Now, for y'all that aren't familiar with Essie Berry, man, she's the widow of Fred Berry, aka Rerun from What's Happening TV show. Now, Essie Berry is a good friend of Mary Harvey and also served as a power attorney for her when she was going through some tough times. Now, also look out for our upcoming video will be featured on my show. In the official divorce decree and modification request, it indicates that it is in my belief that Mr. Harvey knowingly and willfully lied to Mary as well as to the courts. Mr. Harvey did not fully disclose assets. He lied about the status of the yacht, $800,000, did not include or list all of his companies. Now, Mary and Steve actually shared the same divorce attorney, which is absolutely a conflict of interest and unethical by any attorney. At least it should be. Now, he also conveniently had her placed in a mental ward, bro, back in 2006. And as soon as she was released, he divorced her. But not before. Are you looking for a new or used car? Lionel B is a proud new partner of Car Marshal, and if you're searching for a new or used car, click on the link below in my video description, and carmarshal.com will help you find and negotiate buying a new or used vehicle. Simply enter your zip code, bad credit, good credit, no credit, and let Car Marshal get you rolling today. Or hooking up with Marjorie sometime before her stay in the nut house. Now, Steve's second wife, Marcia, in her official divorce decree released by Radar Online, clearly states that Marcia Harvey conducted herself as a good and dutiful wife towards Steve, but that he, on the contrary, has been guilty of gross neglect of duty and extreme cruelty that will be more fully set forth at the trial. She does go on to indicate that he lived separate from her for more than a year, which clearly he was already kicking it with Mary Harvey at that time. And he was already hiding money and depositing them into Mary's bank account so he could also leave Marcia with nothing. He had several accounts placed all over the place when he was doing the Showtime at the Apollo, and he was actually having her kind of funnel the money over there. Now, does it sound like the act like a lady, think like a man type of icon that gets women riled up and inspired? Ask yourself if this is anyone you would actually like to have representing your culture or teaching you how to be in a relationship. Now, Steve Harvey's fourth wife, of course, Marjorie Harvey, the one that's been all in the news about her ex-husband and his alleged ties to being an actual kingpin, and also her ties to the dope game as well. She actually tried to do some PR control, and she actually bribed and got down with Hollywood Life to try to clear her name and also to try to clear out the whole divorce rumor thing. Now, basically, man, she admits that she doesn't pay any mind to the outside chatter, and she claims to be prayed up, and she said prayer works and that we're covered. Now, Marjorie seemed to actually address the divorce rumors in a video that she posted on Instagram on May the 4th, and the clip begins with Steve Harvey's 28-year-old son, Broderick Harvey, telling the couple he heard that they are splitting. Then, reportedly, Marjorie and Steve then look at one another and start laughing off the claims, And the video ends with the two engaging in a playful back and forth about the rumors, which I'm about to play the clip for y'all right now.
Y'all was getting a divorce. I just read that online. Is that true?
Yeah, I heard that too. You leaving me?
We get a divorce?
You leaving me?
I mean, I read it.
Well,
But
if you leaving, when was you gonna tell me?
I didn't know I was leaving. I just found out I was leaving.
I just read it online.
I read it too.
Where you reading at?
I don't know. I read it somewhere.
Well, when they say we getting a divorce though?
I don't know, Stephen. When we supposed to be getting one?
They said y'all was getting ready to do it right now.
Again?
They say we broke too. We ain't got no money. You got to take all that back.
I mean, I never the war.
Y'all got a filter on this where we can change the color where it look like she ain't wearing.
Stephen, what you gonna do, baby? I mean,
We ain't got no money. All the money go. That's what they said. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. I gotta go tell
Did you spend all of it or I spent all of it?
Now, y'all can believe the acting if you want to. Come on, man. It is nothing but an act. I mean, Steve Harvey has been an actor for quite some time. If y'all don't believe it, man, like I said, just stick to the script, man, and the truth will eventually come out. You know what I'm saying? Of course, he's trying to protect the investment. And they're trying to protect their interests, but he's still steadily losing shows like he's dropping weight from cancer right now. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what the truth is. It is all clearly smoke and mirrors, and they want to steer the narrative to make you believe it's all good. However, ask yourself, if it were all good, why would bloggers purposely take aim at Steve Harvey or his alleged divorce? Now, I have nothing personal against him, and I do feel like it was actually terrible that he lost his 2 shows to Caucasian women. But it does not change the fact that he's an abuser as a father and an awful husband. Now, remember years back when he playfully joked on his radio show that any of his sons were to come at him some type of way, or if any of them wanted his title belt, then they could step to him. Now, it appears that clearly Wynton Harvey wanted the belt, and you see what that got him. Abused with one of Steve Harvey's frat paddles like he was some type of third world prisoner being held on drug charges. Children should not be beaten nor beaten to within inches of their lives. Now, his wives have already exposed him for being abusive, neglectful, and a common thug with no morals. But yeah, I know some of you in the comments will of course defend him. Marcia even said in her divorce decree that she was praying for a divorce. Not asking for a divorce, she was praying for a divorce. Now, who in their right mind would pray for a divorce from an upstanding man that likes to throw the word Jesus around and Heavenly Father all the time on his radio show like he's really about that life? Now, sure, people have a past and we should forgive and look past certain things. However, he has not changed or mended his greedy, hypocritical, or selfish ways at all. Now, how do y'all feel about this, man? How do y'all feel about a judge actually granting, you know what I'm saying, a actual restraining order? Because, you know, if something is not going on, they're not going to give you no restraining order. Because there's several people that go to court and they be like, you know what, no, we're not going to give you no restraining order because there's no proof in it. But apparently she was able to present some type of proof. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, man. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on the videos. Share these videos. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at the Lionel B Show. And I'll peep y'all on the next one. Holla.